1000 Elb Sisters star Tammy Slaton was finally approved for skin removal surgery, but there are ways it could lead to the end of the show. When Tammy made her 2020 television debut, she was battling life-threatening obesity and lived with mobility issues. The series got its title from the fact that Tammy and her sister, Amy Slaton, weighed a combined 1,000 pounds. During the premiere episode, Amy weighed over 400 pounds, while Tammy weighed a shocking 600 pounds. They were so heavy that they couldn't even use normal bathroom scales, having to be weighed in at the local junkyard instead. Losing 500 pounds was one of the greatest achievements of Tammy's life, but losing so much weight so fast has downsides. The process left Tammy with a lot of loose excess skin. Aside from how the skin looked, it made her life more difficult. She had so much skin dangling between her legs that it made her bow-legged. The 1000 Sisters star struggled to walk, and the weight of the skin kept her off balance all the time. This led to a fear of falling that held Tammy back, even after she'd lost weight. After losing weight, Tammy's greatest desire was to get approved for skin removal surgery. With Tammy going in for the procedure during 1000 Sisters Season 7, it could be the natural end to her story arc. She lost weight, got the procedure she wanted, and she could be ready to walk off into the sunset. Skin removal surgery involves several different cosmetic procedures, and it could prove to be difficult for Tammy. It's risky and costs a fortune. Clinical dietitian Kate Hilton told The Mirror that the risks are significant and the costs are astronomical. Kate thinks the 1000 Sisters star would need to undergo about 5 separate surgeries that could cost a total of $85,000. It also takes a long time to recover from each procedure, which is another serious concern for Tammy. Bariatric surgery isn't a get-out-of-the-gym-free card. It takes work. The 1000 Sisters Season 7 star still has to do a lot of physical activity in order to maintain her dramatic weight loss. If she's on her back in recovery after skin removal surgery, she won't be able to get as much exercise as she needs. The concern is that Tammy could gain weight during recovery, which could render the procedure useless. The Slatons are an extremely close-knit family, which can be wonderful, but it can have its downsides. Tammy loves her family, but during 1000 Sisters Season 6, Tammy longed for space and independence. It's funny that Tammy is the one who wants to get away from everyone else, when she often seems to be the one making so much of the trouble. Now that Tammy has had skin removal surgery, she'll have more mobility than ever. She used to need help with everyday needs, and much of the burden fell on her family. The more the 1000 Sisters star can do for herself, the less she'll need help from her family. With so much newfound independence, Tammy may want to flex for newfound freedom, which could hurt the show. Tammy recently started dating a woman named Andrea, who she met on an online dating app, and the two could come to want their privacy. I had just got on there. I wasn't on there very long and I saw her and she saw me, and we just started talking, said Andrea during a recent episode of 1000 Sisters, Season 7. And it's been like every day since. During a solo confessional, Tammy described Andrea as beautiful. She went on to say that she has strong feelings for Andrea, but she wants to keep taking things slowly. 1000 Sisters fans got to meet Andrea during her first date with Tammy. Tammy confessed this was the first real date she'd ever been on. Little is known about Andrea at this point, but maybe she'll stick around longer than some of Tammy's past relationships. Now that Tammy has achieved her ultimate goal of skin removal, she may be ready to be a more private person. Her new girlfriend may not want to be a reality television star. One of the best things about 1000 Sisters is how invested fans are in Tammy and Amy's journeys. Now that Tammy has achieved her incredible 500-pound weight loss and skin removal, fans may be ready to move on from the beloved unscripted show. All good things must eventually come to an end, and that may be true for Tammy and the rest of the Slatons. Fans enjoyed watching all the Slatons lose weight, but it's possible that audiences are ready to discover new stories. The most recent episodes of 1000 Sisters Season 7 teased Tammy's upcoming surgery. With the last vestiges of her weight loss behind her, Tammy will be more independent than ever. Once she can walk normally, she will have even more of her mobility back, which means the reality television star will have even more freedom. Hopefully, her newfound independence won't pull her away from her family and the show.